Welcome back everybody to the Zeusdaz Unemulated retro game channel. I go by the name of Zeus, and for this edition of Let's Longplay we're going to do Target Renegade Plus, which is a fantastic mod of the original Target Renegade on the ZX Spectrum. And this came out in late 2015 I think it was. And it's basically taken the entire backdrops of the original Target Renegade, completely got rid of them, refreshed the game with new backdrops on all 5 or 6 stages. It's made the game even more tougher, so it's like starting level 1. There we go, straight away. Look at that. It looks like a different game altogether, but the actual enemies are much tougher. So it's like you've started the game on loop 2 of the original game. They're much more harder. But on the first level it was a multi-storey car park, and on this version, as you can see, we're right outside a sort of gas station of some kind, I think. But it's like a different game. Same enemies but much tougher. And here's the thing, when you play in one player mode, which sadly you can only do in this version, I'll get to that in a minute, but when you start the game you get greeted as if you're playing in 2-player mode. You get double the enemies. So it makes the game a lot harder. You're taking on all the enemies of player 1 and 2 at the same time. So if you want a new challenge of Target Renegade, this is it. This to me is Renegade 3. This is what Renegade 3 should have been, with maybe different enemies. Built on Target Renegade, a wonderful creation, fantastic game, giving it some new backdrops, giving it some new enemies, included the 2-player, but no, they come out with the final chapter. I don't know what they were thinking. Awful, they obviously wasn't. But sadly the 2-player option is not available in this. I think there was a problem with it, and my understanding in the forums, I think it was either to do with slowdown, or I could be wrong. It was either to do with slowdown. I'm really trying to rack my brain. That's the first part of the first stage. Yeah, it was something to do with. Yeah. I think it was either something to do with slowdown, or he just wanted to make the game tougher. So what better way than to have all the enemies of player 2 as well come out and try and beat you? And it's a much tougher challenge, this game. So it looks like we're in some kind of lorry parking lot of some kind. But it's such a fresh look, isn't it? So for me, if I'm in a Renegade mood, I play Renegade 1, on the ZX Spectrum of course, Renegade 1, 128K, followed by Renegade Plus, which was previously Let's Longplayed in my section. And then followed by Target Renegade, the original Target Renegade, and then this, Target Renegade Plus. But just to remind you about these Let's Long plays, these are games I can complete without cheats, and they take no more than half hour. It's like an extended Let's Play. Goes into more depth and shows you the entire game. And games that I can complete without cheats. It will not include games that have cheats on, or take longer than half hour. Give or take a minute or two of 30 minutes. Whereas my normal long plays without commentary are usually assisted with cheats. That's no secret. Love that sledgehammer, an extra life there. The only thing I don't like about this game, and it's the original version as well, is look how cool the character is that you're controlling. It looks like he's got gel in his hair, he's got shades. Where's these bikes? Oh, damn it. Now I'm not going to be able to get up for a second, am I? Yeah, see? Bloody hell. Cars are rust, look. Obviously garage. And again, now I'll be able to. I'm losing half my energy here. So the energy bar has been changed to red. But what I'm saying is, look at the guy you're controlling. He looks cool. He's got slick hair, he's got shades on. And yet, look at his profile. That shows the amount of lives you got. Looks more like a teddy boy with a quiff. I never understood that. It's not important, obviously, but I really would have preferred the profile of the character you're actually controlling. It looks much cooler. Surprised the guy that did the mod didn't do that, but obviously it wasn't that important. I want to keep the game as close to the original as possible. But you can see it's just, it gives it a completely fresh look and feel, doesn't it? Yeah. I remember back in the day, must be going back to 80s, early 88. Maybe it was late 88, I don't know. And I came in with this game. Everybody wanted to borrow it. I thought, stop that, I only got it in the post yesterday. And I was the envy of my class when I came in with this, the original cassette. Because we were all Spectrum and Commodore 64 gamers back then. The old swap the games, lend me your games on the playground, that kind of thing. Classic days, eh? Have some of that. Bikers Club. I don't want to go in there. Come on, there's the telephone. Got to get to the telephone. Yeah, it's much tougher. You've got to be careful what you're doing in this. Yeah, playing this on the original 128K toast rack. Level 1 done. And now we're on to the ladies of the night, and as you can see, it is actually set at night. And dare I say, you probably end up playing this version more than the original if you can track the mod down. It's a much better challenge, but sadly you can't have two players. Oh, he shot her straight in the head or the back. And I think there's more of those gun guys as well. As I said, it's treating the game as if it's playing two players. So not only are you starting on, the difficulty is more like on Loot 2 of the original game, but you are fighting player 2's enemies as well. It really is a bigger challenge. Oh! Just missed me. Let's pick that up. Gosh, we were all so glad when this came out. After the abysmal versions of Double Dragon. This softened the wound after Double Dragon. I think the story is told is that Ocean wanted the license for Double Dragon, I think. Missed out for some reason. To a lesser company like Melbourne House, I don't know how that happened. Well, Ocean just wasn't that fussed about it. And it was sod it, let's create our own. And man, oh man, they come out of this corker. Mike Lamb was the original author of this game. Could be wrong. And Gary Biasolo created the music. Phenomenal soundtrack on the Commodore 64 version. And to my excitement, he's been in contact with me a few times on my channel. He's commented a few times on my Target Renegade videos. And he's just done a 9-channel AY remix of Target Renegade tune, which you'll find on his channel, Gary Biasolo. But you can't beat this Commodore 64 soundtrack, unbelievable. Right. Oh, lovely, thank you, saves me a job. Get in there, right, you. Two and one. Oh! Yeah, they're tougher in this, that's for sure. Thank you. Yeah, it's I like the light blue. It does set it at night. There's the moon above the car. So this time the ladies, the prostitutes, are set in a scene which is more fitting. It's at night time. Basically the red light district, I assume. The guy that comes on is the pimp. That tries to shoot you. Ooh. God, it's taking ages to knock these cows down. Oh, there's another one. This is so much tougher than the original Target Renegade. It's a beauty, it really is. There's the phone, so we're at the end of the level. And then it's going to be the punk level. And the original version, I think, is set in the park. Oh, missed. Got two of you. I love it when you can knock 2 or 3 down in one go, it's cool. Oh, this is such a great game. And that goes for the original as well, Target Renegade. It really was a great game. Never has been a beat 'em up that's been more impressive on the 8-bit. Dare I say the 16 bits, Amiga and ST. You name me a game that's better than this on the Atari ST and Amiga. A 2-player game. A beat 'em up game. I mean, look at this. Redrawn graphics, here we go. So these are obviously the streets. Instead of the park, we're actually in the streets. And those black things, you see the basketball net up there, those are obviously tyres laying down. 3 tyres, got 4 lives now. And on this version, the skinheads look like true skinheads. They headbutt you like absolutely crazy. I thought that piece, that diamond bit on the, that triangle bit on the floor, just where I'm nearly walking up to, there, just there. I thought that was a piece of glass you could pick up as a weapon, but no, it's just there, whatever it is. Oh, hey up! Liqueur shop. Hey. I always thought these were black guys. I don't think they are. I think they were guys with hoodies on, weren't they? And because balaclavas or whatever. Because it's really a skinhead level, skinhead and punks. And you never saw. Oh, he just nasty headbutt me there. Skinhead and punk. That was basically a Caucasian. Oh, he did it again. That was a Caucasian movement, wasn't it? Really? Didn't see many. I didn't know any black punk rockers. The only one that looks like a black punk rocker, who I'm sure isn't into punk rock music, is Mr. T. I mean, he looks like a punk, you know, a punk rocker, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't listen to that sort of stuff, so I'm wondering if these are more sort of, these are actually white dudes just covered up. Now, oh, another red butt there. Got some side streets. You've got to agree though, this really does give the game a fresh feel. I remember when I first played this game, it took me some time to progress, and I was always excited about thinking, what's Mr. Big look like? Ooh, 2 skinheads. And I'll tell you what he looks like. Well, I know what he looks like in the Commodore 64 version. I said this in the live stream. A certain person guessed it right. If you ever watched, not so much in this version, but definitely in the Commodore 64 version, Mr. Big in that, of Target Renegade. If you ever watched the original, you know, the golden years of WWF wrestling, back in the, ouch, back in the late 80s, you take a look at Ravishing Rick Rude with his long hair, and when he doesn't have his cloak on, he looks exactly like Mr. Big in the Commodore 64 version. Same sort of hair, same tash, he's even got a tattoo on his arm. I thought it was quite funny. Hey, I like that effect too, that fencing. That's quite detailed. I don't know if it'll come out like that on YouTube, but it's very detailed. I like that. So we've still got 4 lives in the bank, but I'm on my last bit of energy here. God, they just don't go down long, do they? They take about 18 hits. Oh, and he took a swipe at me there. Is that the phone? I think that's the phone. And that's... no, I'm still survived. Oh, another skinhead. Yeah, it's registering 2 players, you see. So it's basically 1 and 2 player enemies starting on the second loop of original Target Renegade. That's how difficult this is, and you don't get any more time for it. So yes, if I feel like a Renegade marathon, it's going to be Renegade on the 128, followed by Renegade Plus on the 128, followed by Target Renegade on the 128, ending with this Target Renegade Plus on the 128. Toast rack for me anyway. So we are the 5th level, no sorry, the 4th level, what we call the Beastie Boy fans, but probably not. And I think it's more of those dogs as well. Yeah. So this level was in the shopping mall, I think, the original game. Whereas this one, I can't really tell at the moment. Because it's yellow, it reminds me as if it's on a beach, but I don't think it is. I like the red energy bar as well. Didn't have to change a little thing like that, but he did, and I quite like it. But yeah, I wish it had the actual Target Renegades, the head of the guy you're controlling, rather than those guys that look like teddy boys. They don't look like him at all. Yeah, obviously this is outside precinct of some kind. Have some of that, mate. Right in the bollocks. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying this new series of mine, Let's Longplay. I thought, what else could I introduce? Got Let's Plays. That takes a game, depending on how long it is, but it takes a game and gives you the gist of the game within 10 or 15 minutes. Doesn't go any further than that. I've got normal long plays, which are commentless, no commentaries at all. Shit game times, of course. Most people like them. They'll continue, of course. Please do keep commenting on them. Seems to bring quite a tear of joy to some of your eyes, seeing me in immense pain. Doing your games that I've tortured you, wanted me to play them. You lot should pay me for that, you know. I have to put myself through all that bloody stress. So yeah, I thought, what can we do? Let's long play. That's interesting, but it's got to be games I can do without cheats. Otherwise it's pointless, because it will give a false sense of what the game, how the game plays, if you don't die in it. God, bloody hell, and none of you, and they're all ducking as well. Back. No, I wanted to kick him again. Right, come on. And you. Oh, double knockout. Right. Yeah, I can't, it still looks like some kind of, I don't know where we are in this one. There's one level I'm not sure where we're supposed to be. That little bastard bulldog. Have some of that. Don't condone kicking a dog in the head, but if it's going to attack me, then yeah. Oh, there's another guy. He's the second player. Baddie. Yeah, I don't know where we are in this level. I'm not sure where it's set. But I did like the previous one with the skinheads. Back kick. No, timed that wrong. Get in there. Have some of that. Have some of that. And again. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, another guy. They just don't end. Right. We'll move over here. And no, we won't. Okay. Well, we got rid of one. Is that you done? I think that's you done. No, it's not. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, my energy's low. Could lose my first life here. Well, that's you gone, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Another guy. God damn it. Jeez, come on. Come on. Right. So I don't know. Okay, we've got some sort of tower there. Another dog. There's definitely more dogs on this version. Some kind of, I don't know, some kind of towers. Yeah, I don't know where this level's set. Come on. Back. You. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, whoa. 3 of these ducking bastards. Not easy. Let's time that. One punch. I'm going to die. As soon as I get knocked down, it's a game over. I'm dead. No, I can't get a hit in. Right. Oh no. Back. It's you done, definitely. Oh no, not another dog. Oh, just. No. Oh, another guy. It's 4 of these bastards now. Oh, they just don't stop coming. It's so much more difficult than the original. But it gives it a good challenge, a fresh challenge. I like it. And another one's appeared. Will you die? Or stay down? Looks like we're on a farm, doesn't it? You could say it's a farm, but I don't think it is. Why would these guys be on a farm? But there's a barrier at the top left there, next to a house or bungalow of some kind. I think I've lost my first life. I've still got 4 registered because I've really... I'm going to lose another life here because the bloody timer's going to run out. So you can lose 2 in one air. It's quite cruel, that is. But I've banked a lot of lives up. I've played well. So I'm going to lose another one here. Ah, 3. Yeah, there's a barrier there, and these towers look like they could be grains of sand, not sand, rice in them, or wheat, whatever. So there we go, I've lost 2 lives. I had 5 lives banked, and I've lost 2 lives suddenly. But I'm not going to run out of time now, that's for sure. There we go, and again. Oh, nice. That's it. Oh, where did you come from? Have some of that, matey. Oh, bloody dog. Oh, that bloody dog. Have some of that, Jimmy. Have some of that. I think that's it. Is that it? Yay! God, that seems forever level. And now we're on to the last level. And instead of inside the bar, we're out on the rooftop somewhere. At night. And now instead of two bouncers at once, you've got to deal with, I think, 4. There you go, 4 of them on your own. Voila, rock hard this version. And again, lovely. And again. And again. And again. Oh, damn. You wouldn't recognise the game, would you? If you suddenly walked in and saw someone playing this and you knew nothing about this mod. I think, what's that, a PC update or something? No. It's a wonderful mod called Target Renegade Plus. Which really should have been Renegade 3. Now, that's illegal, isn't it? Carrying around a pool cue out in its case on the streets like that. That looks like you're causing trouble. So yeah, on the original, this is set inside the bar, and you have to get to the games room and face Mr. Big. Well, on this version, I won't tower you until the end. You're obviously out on the rooftop somewhere, or the streets. I think it's some kind of We see the buildings in the distance, but when I say rooftop, well, because there's trees on there, but actually some up-to-date buildings do have plants and trees growing out of them now, don't they? Oh, that's a... Oh yeah, okay. Come on, turn around. That's what we want. And again, we'll get a Q off you. Yeah, give me that Q. Right, now we're in business. Oh, look at them. 3 of them at once. Oh no! Push me like there. And again, come on. That kick, lovely. Oh no, 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 that's bad, that's bad. Oh, that wasn't very good. Oof. Took a swipe for me, didn't he? That's you gone. Yes, got the Q again. God. Wonderful game. Wonderful mod. I've said it again. I'll say it again and again and again. It really is. No slowdown, plays beautifully. And fresh challenge as well. Difficulty setting is higher. Ouch. New background just gives it a lovely fresh look and feel. Great mod. God, it's taking forever. So we're going to find out, hopefully, where Mr. Big is. And in this version, he's not in the games room. Here we go. He's on the roof and there's his helicopter. How about that? Oh. Yeah, if you check the 64 version out, Mr. Big, he does look like Rick Rude. He's more scary in that version too. And we'll pause it as soon as we get to the second loop of this game. Oh, there's one life gone. Yeah, he's got a chopper in this version. Oh, there's another life gone. Oh dear. Oh, oh no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Last life. That was, oh dear. Get out of it. Oh no, am I going to do this now? Jump. Yeah, he's got his own chopper, look. It's original. Jump. Back kick, back kick. That's it, I think that's it. No, it's not. Come on, have some of that. It's got to be it now. There we go, game completed. Target Renegade Plus completed on the ZX Spectrum 128K. Toast rack model, if you want to know. So we're going to pause it right there. That's basically the third loop of the original Target Renegade difficulty now, that will be, but that's the second loop of this game. So what do you think of it? I think it's absolutely fucking brilliant. Classic game, and that's coming up to almost 30 minutes. Exactly what I said earlier. Let's long plays will last no more than 30 minutes, give or take a minute. So I'm happy you've joined me for that. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed my commentary with it and watched me go all the way through it. We've done on this journey together to Mr. Big, who didn't quite make it into his helicopter, did he? But to me, this is what Renegade 3 should have been. Definitely, no doubt about it. So there we go, Target Renegade Plus on the 128K Spectrum, long played. So thanks for joining me. Until next time, once again, please keep subbing to the channel. Please keep spreading it if you can. Please check it out. There's tons of different stuff on there I'm sure you'll enjoy. And please join me for the next long play, let's play, or shit game time, whichever takes your fancy. Okay guys, until next time, thanks for joining me again. Take care of yourselves. Happy gaming. Zeus out.